So a lot of discussion around tariffs. Again, we've been talking about tariffs, how to make money trading tariffs for quite some time. And a lot of people are starting to catch on to what we've been discussing all the way back to previous to the elections. International markets are probably where the opportunities are going to be, particularly around tariffs. So I want to kind of focus on some of the opportunities in international markets. And we use our ETFs Google Sheet as we identify an opportunity, be it in a commodity, index, theme, etc., country, individual stocks. We have all these ETFs, be it a long or short idea. We can then jump to our ETF Google Sheet, find an ETF to trade those trade ideas. And you can do likewise, get 24/7 access to our ETFs Google Sheet by joining our Patreon. So again, I want to look at other ways that we can find opportunities in international markets, take advantage of these tariff opportunities. So we've done several videos in the past on how you can find stocks by country using the FinViz country setting, also the country exposure tool, and the ETF database. So I put links to those previous videos in the notes so you can refer in more detail to those. But I wanted to show you how we can use each of those and see where there might be opportunities in some of these international markets. And we saw Europe's run up, the DAX has run up. So firstly, again, I put a direct link to the selection in the group sector, select US or country, US listed only. We can see a subset of the markets, international markets. So we could see on Friday, South Africa ran up. There's some discussion, Trump discussion with South Africa. We've got a lot of European markets. We've also got Argentina bounced up, Brazil up, South Korea bounced back up. See, the US is actually, significantly below a lot of these international markets. That's why, again, in my humble opinion, some of the trading opportunity going forward is going to be in international markets. Japan slightly positive. Singapore very negative. Hong Kong, Australia negative. So it's interesting. Germany, slight correction. Mexico has been very volatile. Again, these on again, off again tariffs in Mexico for the week against South Africa. And several weeks ago, we added an ETF to our research sheet for South Africa that you can find. So hopefully some took advantage of that. Again, a lot of China rebounding, swinging back up. Again, we're long yen. You can trade China with yin and yang ETFs. You can find those in our ETFs Google Sheet, as well as several others, thematics on healthcare, etc. So if you think some of those other sectors might be lagging and swing back up in China, take advantage of those, again, in our ETFs Google Sheet, in the research sheet. So again, as you find any of these countries, you want to look for ETFs on whatever theme, and search the main page and or the research page. So again, you can find some others, China healthcare, got China tech. So again, if we do a top-down analysis, find a country, then we can go find ETFs with a particular theme. South Korea bounced back, again, Brazil swung back up, Mexico, US, down near the bottom, Malaysia, very negative. So I'm wondering what caused that. They're getting some data center funding in Malaysia. So if anybody knows the reason for the big drop in Malaysia this week, be interested to know. Maybe that's an opportunity, play the rebound in Malaysia. A couple weeks ago, again, we added some ETFs on Malaysia. to our research sheet, so that might be an opportunity. So again, I'm gonna, be more focused on looking at countries and these markets in other countries, see where there might be opportunities. India's been slowly coming down. See, there's Malaysia, it's at 23. Still got a little bit of downside, not a whole lot of risk reward profile there. And again, we highlighted that a couple weeks ago. So again, Europe strong for the month, Mexico rebounding, and Malaysia very negative, India pretty negative. So again, that might be a future opportunity. We have a number of ETFs also on India. You can take a look at those. We've highlighted those in the past. Got some in the main sheet, some in our research sheet. Also wanted to revisit very quickly how to use the ETF country exposure tool. So again, we have a whole video in more detail on how you can use the ETF database country exposure tool. But again, if you have a particular country, if we think like we recently talked about Thailand. So if you're looking for ETFs with exposure to Thailand, talked about that. SoftBank is investing in data centers in Thailand. So one way is to click on the country in the map, and then you can see more Thailand ETFs. There's THD, the one we highlighted previously. See, here's a Southeast Asia ETF, emerging markets. So some of these we already have in our ETFs Google sheet. See their expense ratio, the weighting of Thailand in that particular ETF. So again, another way to find ETFs to trade a country. Again, we don't have all of these. If you think some of these are particularly interesting, please let us know. We can always add them to our ETFs Google sheet as well. You can also see the whole list of countries, see how many ETFs have exposure to that country. So look at Malaysia, I think there's quite a few. I think there's only one. We highlighted EWM. We have that in our ETFs Google sheet. So again, different ways you can find ETFs and explore those with exposure to a particular country that you might think of a benefit from tariffs or the backlash from tariffs, like China moving their trade to countries like Brazil or possibly some others due to the tariffs on grain from the US. A couple other quick things I wanted to highlight is how you can use the global indices in investing.com to see the performance of different global markets. You go to, I didn't put a direct link there, so if you go to markets and investing.com, go to indices, go to global indices, see all countries, major indices. Go to performance, so they're closed right now, so no data right now. But if we go to performance, not sure why that's not filling in. There we go. So you can also sort by the day. So we can see the worst performers for the day. We can see the best performers. Go to the week. So Turkey, probably Indonesia. Go to the month, year to date. So worst, India, Indonesia, Japan. Sort by best, Colombia, China, Spain. So again, another way you can see how those markets are performing, right? And we see the stocks, etc. So we can find markets that are underperforming, outperforming, and then we can go look for ETFs that potentially might benefit, that we could trade those markets long or short. So again, I just wanted to show you another way we can track performance of the global markets, look for opportunities to long or short those global markets, again, using ETFs. So finally today, also wanted to show you, you can search for emerging markets in FinViz. So if I just put emerging in the search bar in FinViz, and I open everything up that shows up there in the screener, and then I pick the industry of ETFs, exchange traded funds, if I can find it. So here's all the ETFs that are related to emerging markets. So we have a number of these in our ETFs Google Sheet, but as you can see, there's 133 ETFs related to emerging markets. So you can evaluate those using the various settings in FinViz, so compare their current performance, etc. Look at the charts. Again, we have a number of ETFs you can trade emerging markets, long or short, in our main ETFs page, as well as some additional ones um, in our research sheet as well. So these are the ones we found before, done analysis on. You can see their risk reward profiles. So again, if you think there'll be sector rotation into international markets in a particular country or emerging markets, I think the opportunities there, find an ETF to trade those long or short using our ETF Google Sheet. So I'd love to hear your feedback on which countries, if you think emerging markets is the place to be, particular countries, again, long or short. I see Easy Mike, Katon's asking about EWG. Let's look at EWG. So that's a German, and no, I do not have a short ETF to short Germany, but EWG, we do have that, I believe, in our research sheet. So we only have EWG, long, Germany, have a couple on the DAX. I think that's the only one. It is shortable. So if you can short in your account and you feel that the DAX has peaked out, you could short EWG. So I hope that all helps. So very quickly, I wanted to just point out, we're out of time for today, but I did add some that I think are very interesting, and you can explore these in more detail in our ETFs Google Sheet. And then hopefully in the near future, we'll highlight these, do a deeper analysis on these ETFs, as well as we've got a growing list of ones we haven't gotten to, but all of these you can find, see the risk reward profiles, etc. Of these ETFs in our ETF Google Sheet. Again, the ones I added this week that I think you might find interesting. This is on Europe, aerospace and defense. So after the tiff with Trump and Zelensky, Zelensky went to Europe. You hear the Germans are now increasing their defense spending. So I wanted to see if there was an ETF where we could trade European aerospace and defense. So you can see this EUAD. You can see it's already run way up, hasn't been around very long, but you can see that skyrocket in EUAD, again, increase in the European aerospace and defense. You can see the constituents, again, Airbus, Rolls-Royce, BAE, And just a very quick note as well, and I'll try to come back to this one next week, and we'll do a further analysis on the risk reward profile, etc. probably. But I would also want to point out that the NATO and the Europe's refocusing and the risk of tariffs with the EU. They're focused on European countries. If they're going to get airplanes from Airbus and engines from Rolls-Royce, think about some US companies that might be hurt by that. Also, Leonardo is a defense contractor, competes with Lockheed, L3 Harris, Northrop Grumman, etc. So those companies, Boeing might lose business because it goes to Airbus because they want to buy European for their defense spending. So think about, positive for some of these European countries, potentially negative for those US companies. So let me know what you think of that theme, that potential trade idea. Also, I was thinking about New Zealand. So we added one for New Zealand, ENZL. So again, we'll probably take a look at that in more detail next week if we have time.
The content of this video was produced by BeachBum Trading. We hope you will choose to also join us in the BeachBum Trading community and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Visit us at our homepage at beachbumtrading.com, the bum without the U. Similarly on Twitter, BeachBum Trading, bum without the U. On Facebook and in our BeachBum Trading Facebook group. Please follow us on Pinterest and on Instagram. All of the links to our social media sites will be included in the description box below, and we hope you will choose to subscribe to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Thank you. We also cordially want to invite you to our new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server, where we can have discussions on all topics related to trading, success in trading, investing, etc. You can see alerts when we make trades, changes to our watch lists, etc. So again, please join us in the new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server. You should be able to find a link in the description box below. You can also find a link in the social media category on our webpage, beachbumtrading.com, without the bum without the U, and also in the link section on the About page of our YouTube channel, etc. So again, we look forward to seeing you in the BeachBum Trading Community Discord server soon. Wave and say hello. BeachBum Trading also now has a site on Patreon. If you are willing and able to help support our efforts to produce all the content and help you achieve the financial freedom you want, deserve, to be able to live the beach bum lifestyle or any other kind of lifestyle you would like, and you're willing and able to help support our efforts in these regards, we hope you'll choose to visit our Patreon page. You can get access to our new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server, which is currently under construction, but you will get access to the Discord server by supporting us through Patreon. Again, this is all currently under construction, but you can see we just have the default levels, membership levels, but again, each level allows support, allows access to our Discord. We're also posting our trade positions initially in our Discord, and again, we greatly appreciate any support that you're willing and able to provide. So thank you for your consideration. Another way that you can help support BeachBum Trading and being able to produce frequent quality content for you for free on YouTube, etc., is in addition to subscribing to our BeachBum Trading channel, hitting the like button on our videos, and hitting the notify so you're alerted when we release further videos.
You can also choose to show your support for BeachBum Trading with a super thanks, which you can find below this video. If you hit the heart with the $sign, the super thanks, again, you can financially support BeachBum Trading in whatever amount that you wish, and we greatly appreciate your support, and that will help us, again, be able to produce frequent quality content that we can provide for you and all your fellow beach bum traders around the world for free on YouTube. So again, we greatly appreciate all of your support, and thank you very much. Thank you again for watching our video. We hope that you liked it. If so, please smash the like button, give us a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel. Please share this video with your fellow traders and friends. And please give us your feedback and any recommendations for improvement in the comments section below. And let us know what else we can do to help you in your trading career. Thank you again, good luck, and have a great trading day. If you like this video, we hope you will choose to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the box in the upper left-hand corner. You can watch another video like this by clicking on the box in the lower right-hand corner. And we have a whole playlist of videos like this that you can access via the box in the upper right-hand corner. Our latest video is available in the box in the lower left-hand corner. We hope you like this and have a great day.